Our emergency response systems are always important, but especially in a pandemic, it's really important to make sure that our 911 services are working even better than ever. And we have Steve Raucher. He is the co-founder and CEO of RapidDeploy, making that possible. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Elsa.
So tell me a little bit about your company and how it's helping even our system, our 911 system here in Baltimore.
Yeah, RapidDeploy is a software development company that specializes in public safety solutions. And we were founded by a group of first responders frustrated with legacy technology, actually started in South Africa and now based in America. And our technology is what you'd expect from a modern company. So based on the cloud, web-based interfaces, and really bringing everything that a consumer would expect that they have at their fingertips to 911. Unfortunately, that is not the case in the vast majority of 911 centers. They still run very much legacy client-server on-premise equipment, and they don't have access to like modern interfaces. And that's the problem we're trying to solve.
And so how is a system like yours so important in an environment that we find ourselves like right now with the pandemic spreading globally?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting time, obviously, for the world, for public safety in particular. This is where we all have to rally, and a large part of that means in a traditional environment, 911 centers, you've got a concentration of people coming to work in confined space, and obviously putting themselves at risk as the real front line, actually the 911 call takers and dispatchers. And what our system allows is the total virtualization of 911, the ability to take calls from home. We don't handle the telephony component yet, but certainly all the mapping and dispatch capability from a web-based interface that you could be working from the comfort of your living room and helping dispatch responders anywhere in America. And that's pretty much been the design of our platform from the very beginning.
And as I understand it too, it solves another problem. If someone has a language barrier or doesn't speak English, how does this technology help with that?
Yeah, so we have a two-way integrated SMS component with our platform that has live integration using Microsoft's cognitive services technology. So on the fly, you might respond to me at 911 in Tagalog, and if you're Filipino, or in Spanish, and the dispatcher call taker will receive that information in English. And not only receive this live translation, so you have this kind of Babel fish technology kind of happening in real-time translation, but also we're sentiment scoring the information as it's coming in, whether we know it's negative, positive, or neutral sentiment. So alerting the telecommunicators all the time whether there's actually problems being resolved or escalated through the SMS.
It's really amazing how this technology works and how efficient and quick it is in real time. I'm wondering what else your company is working on.
Oh, we're busy little squirrels in our in our dev shop. We're trying to solve for a much larger problem, which is the entire ecosystem has been neglected and lacking a huge amount of innovation. So solving everything from being able to interface location information, live weather and traffic, and really being the nexus of all these new signals that are suddenly appearing in 911. You must remember that a few years ago, 911 was a phone call in and a radio call out. And now it's data in and data out, and we find ourselves in the center of that ecosystem and trying to surface all these signals in a manageable way for our telecommunicators. And we take huge advantage from artificial intelligence and machine learning in the way we actually simplify some of these messages. We're building out artificial intelligence co-pilots to assist telecommunicators in the decision-making process, and integrating a myriad solutions that are all currently standalone solutions in 911. So really just trying to bring the whole thing together, and that all speaks to our mission. I'm a former first responder. My business partner and the co-founder, Brett, is still a paramedic to this day, and when he's not building the system, he's out on the road in South Africa. And our mission is very, very important to us, and that's to improve public safety.
You buried the lead there, saying that you're a first responder as well as your co-founder. So it shows that you know what you're talking about and sort of have the practical application to the technical one as well. So we can just go online to keep touch with your business and see how it's doing. It's rapiddeploy.com. Is that
That's right, rapiddeploy.com. And
right.
I would say it's not just me and my co-founder of First Responders. We have over 300 years of public safety experience at the company, and we're all about mission. And it's an honor to be able to deploy in Baltimore City and help the efficiency there. And just in terms of what we've delivered in Baltimore City, just as a closing point, is in an integrated map showing all the Johns Hopkins CDC COVID information, hospital bed availability, the ability to integrate and track callers on their cell phones in real time, so they'll pull out their exact location if they're in transit, and putting that all, infusing that in one map to help with 911 call safety.
Great. Keeping us all safer worldwide, especially right here at home. Thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.
Great. Thank you, Elsa. Bye-bye now.